Halloween is right around the corner and you still don't have that perfect costume? Well, Sophia might have exactly what you're looking for. After all, she is an expert helping customers find that perfect Halloween costume for the past 35 years.
It's fun to actually play with people and make them kind of go back to their childhood sometimes.
Sophia Scarpelli has provided her customers with unique and whimsical merchandise since 1981.
I just started to restore clothes myself and sell them, so I started to do vintage clothing. So I had the vintage clothing store for a couple years, and people were constantly asking me for two periods more than anything, 50s and 20s back then. So I got this idea because they wanted me to rent my authentic stuff, and I didn't want to rebeat a dress for 20 hours and then, rent it to somebody, have it get destroyed. So I started to sell them. So then they asked me to rent them, and I said, okay, I'm going to make some fake ones and see what the response was. So I made like 10 or 12 50s poodle skirts and like 12 fringe dresses, and it took off. And now I have about, I would say 3,500 really good costumes that we rent, and then we sell probably about 500 or 600 different styles of costumes as well.
Scarpelli says the landscape of business has changed since she opened.
It's harder now, I think, even harder than before. Because the internet has, just destroyed so many little businesses because people can't compete. There's very few mom and pa's left, so that's why I appreciate the loyalty of the people that have come for years, and the kids that come now bring their kids, because I'm here so long, and it's fun. That's fun to see the people that were little kids that now have their own kids and bring their kids back for the experience. Yeah, they can go to Party City, they could go anywhere to get a kid's costume, but we're different.
And after all these years in business, Scarpelli says there is one thing that will always be her favorite part of the Halloween season.
For me, little kids are a blast because you see, especially with a little kid, like 5 or 6-year-old little girl being a princess or being Elsa for the first time, you see the wonder in their face. The people that I've met through this store, it kind of brings a different kind of element. I've met a lot of bizarre people. I've met a lot of crazy people. I've met a lot of wonderful people. And my life has been colored by all the experiences I've had in this store.
For more information about Sophia's costumes, visit sophiascostumes.com. So, what are you going to be for Halloween? I'm thinking Cleopatra. What do you think? Reporting for the Greenwich Sentinel, I'm Quadruple Coffee.